Dreamers! What's the deal? Ladies and gentlemen, we back in the building again for another great one. Not a good one, but a great one, you know. It's been a long time, but a better late one than a never one. If y'all feel what I'm saying, man. Welcome back to the land of the dreamers. As you can see, man, we are new location, new hat, new merch, you know what I mean? New shirt, new everything, man. We got the Dream Big sign back there. We are elevating in life, man. And that's what I'm here today to give y'all just a little quick preview. Not too much, man. We're gonna make sure we keep these videos short, because of course, as y'all can see, I'm a little more clearer than usual. So of course, we're working on a new camera, man. So it's like all kind of new things going on, and I definitely want to just express to y'all just the journey along the way since I've been gone. Since I've been gone. I don't know the rest of that song. Anyways, man, let's hop into it. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man, to the channel. I will say if y'all listening to on other platforms, but I did not set it up to have it distributed on anything, and I actually need to. But we're not gonna do that right now, because then I have to interrupt the video to do that. But anyways, so we back, man. What's been going on in this time? I don't know since the last time I talked on this channel. Like, honestly, I know I've been to school since the year is over with. Summertime, so did damn good in my semester. Shoot, I think I end up, like, the first semester was like a 2.9. I ended up pulling off, and then the second semester I ended up getting like a 3.48. So that was real dope. I ended up passing my accounting class with a B-. I was very happy about that because I was struggling in that class. And then I had 2 A's in both my other classes, A and A-, so it was lit. Doing my internship right now, knocking out a couple credits in the summer, and just staying diligent, man, staying with it. I got about 2 years left. Depending on what I do in the summertime, is depending on like how soon I finish, but we just taking that time and slow rolling and making it happen. So school has been going, it's been coming along. A lot more things I want to accomplish, I kind of want to get into, but adjusting myself back to like being a busy person, you know, because life is busy. Being somebody, trying to be somebody, trying to reach that level. I did realize like the amount of work it takes to be great. And I know we talked about that before on the channel, but it takes a lot of work to be great. You know, people are good. People are naturally gifted and good at what they do. And those people live average lives. You know, so those people are usually, you know, seem to be lucky or seem to be given things, but they're just good at life. And, you know, so they make it by. And a lot of times some people aren't as good, aren't as lucky, but they are good. And, you know, life seems to dwindle down for them after like those teenage years. You know, once you reach that adulthood and you realize like that, you know, life is real. You know, you begin having to pay bills and like look at life from a different perspective without that innocence in mind. And reality strike, and good is no longer enough to make you, you know, to get you where you need to be in life. You know, so greatness take work, greatness take dedication, greatness take discipline. Greatness takes sacrifice. Greatness take a lot out of you, but it gives so much back to you. It gives the blessings. It gives the admiration of the people, and it gives you fulfillment. It gives you a lot of things that a lot of people are seeking in life, but a lot of people don't understand the work that it takes to actually get there. And I've been experiencing that, and its fullness in its entirety, and just living through that like day by day, realizing like how busy I have to be to accomplish things. I was just like saying today, my brother and I wanted to shoot a video and everything, get some stuff done, but I'm like, man, like I just need this nap, because I didn't get in till like 4 in the morning last night, and I was like tired. So I had to work a full shift, so it was good for me to finally like get that rest or whatever. But I was like also like, yeah, like this is what it takes though, you know. It takes that sacrificing that sleep a little bit. It takes sacrificing that personal time when you want to be doing other things. to be able to put out your content or be able to practice on your craft and work on your craft to perfect it and to become great at what you do, and not be just good at it. I want to be great at this content. I want to be great at being able to bring a topic and being able to expound on it, and hold people's attention in my conversations, not just in comedy and like with the editing of the videos, but with my conversation, and really being able to deliver and control the crowd with my words. So working on that, perfecting. I've always been good at speaking, but I want to be great at speaking. I want to be great at touching the people. So that's what we're working on, man. So that's just the process of it, and I think that's like one of the biggest messages that I've been receiving and learning, and like I want to deliver, to y'all dreamers out there, man, is that it takes a lot of work to be great, but you can do the work. You can find the time. You can find the things that you need to sacrifice. You got to cut out some things. Be lame, be boring, be in the house for a minute, miss out on the fun, and really dedicate yourself to your craft. Because once you reach that place where you have perfected it and you are great at what you do, then everything comes like super easy. So greatness take a lot of work. What else been going on? So moving to a new place, as y'all can see, new place, my own place, nice little apartment. Took a long time, to get things on my feet, and it's always moving up to new and better places, better things. Now that I'm out of my situation, I feel like I can now communicate and talk about it. I was in a few rooms, motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, wherever it was. Just created bad decisions in the past. Trusted people with certain things. Of course, we probably spoke about that too. Led me to those situations, and I kind of like took it upon myself that like I'm no longer gonna allow that to be like the story that I gotta tell, or the reason for why I'm in my position. Worked my ass off in that, and got here, but also by like the trusting and like the blessings of like God, and like just trusting His path or where He gonna lead you. Not everything we can control in this life, not at all. Like we can do only so much, but honestly, when we try to control some things, that's when we fuck things up in life. Making decisions, based off of like our own personal feelings or thoughts, or thinking that like we can do things that are out of our control. Sometimes you gotta like let go and let God, and like truly like allow Him to put you in a position to be patient, and like let things happen. That's one of the things I've been working on with that regard to that. Went through a lot of stress with it, but I was always just positive minded. Always kept working diligently to try to put myself in the right position at all times. And then, like I said, the last step I was missing was just trusting. And just being like, look, it's going to happen. I ain't got to worry. I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. Making sure that everything right. And like, just trust that the situation and the position going to come right. And it did. So I was just like proud of that, because like so many things I feel like was out of my control, and I did everything I felt like I could, like reached everywhere, tried every method, did everything. I feel like, man, it was just like destined for me to just like be on the road, you feel me? Like, but it happened, and it was definitely a proud moment for myself. I was very proud of myself, but also just thankful for God in that moment. So the message in that is just like, man, just trust sometimes. Trust that the situation you're in is going to pass, but prepare yourself for the next situation that you're looking to get into. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that you're looking to have yourself in that position, or whatever place you want to be in life, prepare yourself, mentally, prepare yourself physically, prepare yourself with the things around you, so that, you're basically showing the universe, you're showing God that like, yo, I'm ready. And once He see you ready, He going to like give you that. But you have to really be ready, because you can mess up the blessings that He have out there for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not mentally in that space. And I think that's a lesson that I'm also still learning now, to, not allow myself to let my shortcomings or my emotions or certain things that I have, my flaws, to fuck up the blessings that are being gifted to me. You know what I mean? My human downfalls, let it tear down everything, because I've watched it do that in so many situations. So that's a whole nother topic for another thing too, another day. Yeah, man, so that's a blessing, being here for about a good month or so, and rocking things, and everything been coming up since then. You know what I mean? Just been doing a lot of work with the brothers. Definitely been getting back into the music. I've been in the studio a few times. I did a few songs, dropped a few verses. One I was really impressed with. One was my first one, so I was kind of getting comfortable in there. But definitely gonna start doing a lot more. I got a lot of focus and stuff. My mind be a lot of places, but definitely got to get back to writing more because it's something that I do enjoy. I do love. I do miss the music. And it's time to take on that part of life too. You know what I mean? And like just get back in my bag because I am very, very talented at it, very good at it, and I also want to be great at that as well. Which brings me to one of these points, man. Like, how many things can you be great at? How great can you really be? Sky's the limit. Sky's the motherfucking limit. You know, as long as you put in the work, as long as you like I said, find the time, as long as you sacrifice and you put in the work, you can be great at anything you put your mind to. You just really have to put your mind to it and do it. It's as simple as that. You feel me? The brand, man, has been growing slowly but surely. I've been doing more with the videos. Of course, if y'all ain't followed the Team Dream Dewey page, go over there and follow the content, man. Really trying to get more into this, you know, just producing more sketches and stuff. Like my skits and stuff be like, even though they're like just short skits, I always like shoot them like a short film or with like a bigger idea to it. And it's just my style because I do want to get into like longer form movies and producing eventually. Just finding ways to create with my mind. So yeah, just working on that, man. Shoot, bro. Podcasting. Me and my brothers. Shout out to J Fo. Shout out to Darius the Great. Shout out to Amos. My brothers out there, man. We got about 97 podcasts coming, bro. The Cottonmouth podcast. Shout out to DTG on that. The Boom Boom Room. That's your boy. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna kick y'all into the herbal essence of what that all is about. You know what I'm saying? We get that explained and, you know, break that down for y'all one of these days. And we got my bro J Fo with the Fo Way podcast. And my bro Amos with he just called it something. He finally came up with the name. I think it's like the Disciples or something like that. But yeah, man, everybody growing, bro. And that's another thing too, bro. Like that has happened, transpired. That I feel like I've been manifesting, bro. And that's another thing that come with patience. Like me and my brother's been doing this since we was teenagers, and now we all in our 30s, early 30s, by the way. But like to see things come full circle, to see us like separate from our talents. Everybody kind of go their separate ways. We come back together and like nobody really have it together. And then we just like put it together and get this shit back right, and it all happened so fast, bro. Like in a matter of months. Like in this year alone, in these 6 months that didn't been this year, 2024, like we have been through a whole roller coaster of ups and downs. But like now we set, you know what I'm saying, and we rolling, and like things are better than ever. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like amazing to like, you know, for myself, because this was something that like I feel like I fought for, in a sense, bro. Like because like I worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? Like the conversations in the car with everybody, the conversations with the bros, sparking this ideas and these creativities and this passion within us, fighting, screaming, yelling, crying about it, like being forceful about it, thinking I was wrong, thinking I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit, bro. And then just doing the work, having to do it alone, having to do certain things alone, having to, you know what I'm saying? Like to show and like to prove, like, yo, like this can happen. And then I watch it all happen. It's like everything I ever envisioned is happening. Everything I ever envisioned will be true. Everything I ever envisioned, all the greatness is going to happen. I just got to keep doing it. Like, and it's that simple. It's really that simple. Like, was it easy? No, not by a long shot. Not easy at all. I'm talking about tired nights. I'm talking about crying. I'm talking about nights want to explode, punching the wall, stress, losing my mind, having to just go get air, like figuring out myself, fasting, more like it all within this year. All within this year. Like in 6 months, all that has happened, but like the life can change just like that. But just in this moment, it's like everything's there. Everything's right. Like if you look at my setup right now, like I got a mic, my laptop, 2 computers sitting here, you know, my press, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm set. You know, I'm not in luxury, but I'm set. I'm like, God took care of me, bro. It was just through like the patience and like just the presence of being and like understanding that like I am in control of so much, but what I am in control of, if I control it and do it right, I can set myself up for the blessings that God can, or the things that God can control. And once we working together like this, there's no stopping us, bro. There's nothing that can stop us. There's no thing that can stop us. And the devil is loud. The devil rings loud. You know, he's there as well. You know what I'm saying? There's things around you. You can hear him. You can feel him. They will always be there to approach. But when you understand that, like, you're going to always win, and you put that persistence in your mind, you'll never let that win. You'll never let those miserable people, those miserable things take you away from your happiness and your peace. Because like I said, I've worked so hard for this. It also means that the devil's going to work that much harder to try to take it away from you, to try to steer you off your path, try to put people in front of you, influence them, get into their bodies, and try to make your life harder in order to throw you off your path. But remember how you got there. And remember how you're going to get further. So don't ever let them noises, don't ever let them bumps and bruises, don't ever let them things come and stop you from where you're going to go. And I am a living testament of that. Like, I am literally like a living testament of just the fact of that. And this is why I come and I share this on this channel, because I want to share, bro, like the fact that it's never too late for you. You can always change. What, like, in 6 months, I'm telling y'all, I watch all this stuff flip around for me. All of it flip around for me. But it took work. Nothing just came to me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing just appeared there overnight. It took that to come in my life, and I had to be patient. I had to fix things about myself and realize I had to start making better decisions. I had to start doing better things. I had, you know what I mean? Like, because if I didn't, I was always going to be lost in that same cycle of misery, of the same things that was coming, of the all the pain, all the things that I honestly was thinking, that these negative thoughts of that would have been my life, of me being trapped in the ghetto, me being trapped in not being able to provide situations for my kids or provide things like that. Like, you will become a product of those fears if you just don't change your mind, change your situation, and change the things that because you are in control of that and you can do it. Like, so I live by that. I am the dreamer because I want to show everybody that your dreams are able to come true. You can pursue your purpose. You can find your purpose. It's never too late for you in your life. I promise you. The stories I can tell you about the people that inspired me: Samuel L. Jackson, Danny Trejo, people not getting their first movie roles till they 40 years old, getting out of prison, getting their, you know what I'm saying? I never forget one time on a bus, I came back to Detroit from this was I was in school and I was riding the bus, and I heard this guy on the bus and he was talking about he had just did 22 years in jail. He just did 22 years in prison. And he was talking to the guy next to him or whatever. And at that time, I believe I was like, no, he said he just did 24 years in prison. At that time, I was only 22 or 23. And I realized to myself, damn, he's done more of my life than I've lived. He did that in prison. Got out. And now he's living. Now he has a chance to make his whole, like, in that perspective right there made me realize, bro, I ain't lived through nothing yet. I've done nothing, and I can change my life from this moment forward. I can change it. It doesn't have to go in the direction I feel like it's going in. I believe I had dropped out of school at that point, and everything was just kind of like on a down spiral for me. And then I realized that at that moment, and it took a long time. Should I say that happened at 23, 24. I'm 31 right now. But no matter how much time it takes, just don't waste no time. Sometimes you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall into habits. You're gonna hit your bumps and bruises. But stay aware. stay aware of the goal, stay aware of the path, and you're gonna always get there. You're gonna always succeed at it. And I really like hope that everybody take that message and hold it and like understand you are in control for the most part. For the most part. But if you control what you can control and you do what you're supposed to do with the part you can control, God gonna take care of you from that. Because if you out here being ugly and you out here being, you know what I'm saying, you out here doing things to bring negativity on the world, you know who live in negativity? You know who is the opposer, the opposite. The Satan, the Satan, whatever, however you want to address it, and he gonna be the God and the King of your life. You're gonna get blessings from that too. You're gonna feel like, oh, I'm winning, but you'll never get out of that cycle of misery. You'll never get out of that cycle of hell. Like, you gotta connect them dots. That's what we're here to do. We're here to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? Make the picture make sense. But let's see what else we got, man. Like I said, I'm just trying to capture everything, man. Really just trying to give y'all all the change and everything that's been transpiring in my life. Excuse me for all the moving. I know I got ADHD. I can't sit still. So excuse me for all that. But the kids are growing, getting more beautiful and more smart. Tatum just graduated to 5th grade. Realizing a lot about parenting. Realizing a lot about life in general. And those are definitely more topics that we definitely gonna come with. Like I said, since I had the camera, man, I've been a little bit more active and shooting my stuff. I gotta realize like how much I can shoot with my phone and with my camera now, so I can be more active and get more content out to y'all. Cause I definitely want to get more content out, more comedy, more everything. We're gonna be taking trips soon. We got a trip that we're planning to go to Atlanta come next month. And so I mean like I said, man, podcast shows, behind the scene videos, everything, man. So I'm not really sure how we're gonna organize it, where we're gonna set all this stuff at, where we're gonna put all this stuff on the channels. But y'all just keep your eyes open. This landed a dreamer, so a lot of that stuff probably gonna come here too. If y'all, like I said, go follow me for the skits over on the other side, because I'm gonna try to keep, you know, the skits over there and keep this more like, you know what I'm saying, me speaking to y'all and the lifestyle type of thing, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can kind of follow the dream, follow the land of the dreamers and see what the land is like from my eyes, or from my camera view. But yeah, man, like I said, so much more coming, so many more things. We're gonna get some people on the pod, on the show, you know what I'm saying, to come speak to y'all pretty soon. I don't know how many episodes we really in, probably about a good 7 or something like that, but we back, so we're gonna have a lot more. Working with this camera, figuring it out, space, time, we're gonna keep getting better and improving. So as we go, trust me, y'all gonna keep seeing it go up. What else, man? What else is else? I don't know. You know? I don't know. So I want to hear from y'all, man. Make sure y'all hop in them comments. Tell me how y'all feeling. Tell me how y'all been. Whether y'all miss me or not. And if y'all don't, it's alright. Like I always tell y'all, merch coming soon. But y'all can see, bro, I ain't even got a pump fake it. Merch coming soon. You feel me? Shout out to the Murder Mystery Company. The people I've been acting with. I ain't did no shows in a minute. But like as y'all can see, I've been so busy doing everything else. That, you know, it's enough time to study a script is crazy work. But I'm definitely like trying to like I said, dedicate more time to that. I gotta find more ways to allow my these passions that I have fuel my lifestyle, so that I can be able to dedicate more of this to y'all and be able to, you know, get it how I live. But anyways, yeah, man, next time we drop this too, we're gonna have the audio partner with this, so I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm set up right. I just hopped on, did it. It was like late at night, and so I was just like, boom. I ain't even going to Anchor and make sure I did that, but it's definitely coming soon. So for anybody who's looking for the audio and want to get that, I'll probably snatch the audio off of here too and post it, just because. But I'm even just getting back into learning that. So we coming. We're gonna be more frequent, more consistent, more everything, man. And I wish the same thing from y'all. You know, y'all make sure y'all being consistent, being diligent, being disciplined, and being the greatest you can be ever in your life. This camera is so cold, bro. Keep tracking my eyes. I can see the thing on the thing. Anyways, alright, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all stay beautiful. Y'all stay amazing. And y'all know the motto. Say it with me. Peace, love, and dreams. Next episode coming soon. We're gonna have a lot more for y'all, bro. A lot more for y'all. I'm at the boys in town, man. They're gonna show y'all a good time. From the land.